So when you healthily criticize yourself, you need to be objective. So step one is don't fucking lie to yourself, right? Step two is you have to be relatively kind to yourself. It's okay if you have high standards, but you don't need to verbally abuse yourself mentally to achieve those high standards. Because when whatever you're constantly telling yourself, it's going to come true. Remember, 26-year-old MLD, he knew being a wagey was bullshit. He knew that there was better things for him abroad. He knew that he should chase his dream and go to Japan. And he did. That video was in February 2012. I had touched down in Japan November 4th, 2012. 10 months later. 300 plus applications and 3 failed interviews later. But guess what, motherfuckers? I did it. I did it. Because I knew that what I was doing there was not what I wanted to do. So if I kept doing it, I would keep getting those results. I needed to do something new. I had to be honest with myself and realize, oh wait, I talked all this shit in university saying I'm going to go to Japan, I'm going to go to Japan. And here's another thing. Your peers, right? These losers, these fucking losers that I thought were my friends back then, bunch of drug-using idiots. You can add up all their fucking salaries and I've made more than them. They would always make fun of me. They'd be like, what if John's going to Japan? Oh yeah, like, okay, how do you say that in Japanese, bro? I have N5 qualifications in Japanese language now, cocksucker. That guy's a fucking wagey. He has a PhD. You know what that means? Fucking a wagey with a nice piece of paper. Suck my dick. Guarantee he has not made multiple millions of dollars. Your boy here has. And guess what? Those dipshits, those losers, those drug addicts and alcoholics, that's what they were, drug addicts and alcoholics. One guy had a PhD and they're like, oh, he makes $80,000 a year. Wow, he's so rich. Can wipe my ass. I owe $80,000 in taxes for fucking 2021. But your peers have a direct effect on you. And those guys had a negative effect on me. And because of them, I had given up my dreams to go to Japan. And I did what they said to do. I went to a corporate job. I was good at the corporate job. Aced it. More than 50% of my training class was cut. Let go. Training class was cut and sent home. And I was fucking multiple chicks in my training class. Don't forget, there's this fucking hot redhead. She was 19. Her name was Savannah. Piped. Chick named Heather. Married. Don't recommend doing it. I was a bad boy. Married to a drug dealer. She would bring me weed. She would bring me Xanax. She would bring me sushi. I'd fuck her, finger her in the office. Fuck her in the parking lot. Fuck her after work. Had another bitch named Heather that was cheating on her husband with me too. Plus I had my randoms coming through. I was doing fine. But I wanted to do better. Let me ask you something. Do you guys think I'm content with where I am in life right now? What do you think? You think I'm content with how I am right now? Or you think I want more? You think I want to learn more and do more and be better? Or you think I want to fucking hang up my gloves and sail off into the sunset and, you know? What do you think? I'm going to be on Valuetainment Money. But you know what? When the scheduler called me, well, the scheduler emailed me. His phone number was on the bottom of the email. I picked it up and I counterpitched him. I said, hey, man, that's great. I want to be on Patrick Bet-David's podcast because Myron and Fresh were on there. And I was like, well, fuck. I'm Myron Sensei. I could be on that show. I could drop some fucking serious heat for Patrick. Countered the guy. I said I would love to be on Adam's show. Shout out to Adam Sosnick. And then I said, let me get on Patrick's show as well. They were like, oh, no, you're like too much of a YouTube pleb. Like, you know, come back when you have like, you know, 100,000 subs plus whatever. I was like, cool, whatever. I understand. We got to play the game. It is what it is. You think I went home and cried and I fucking sat in my bathtub and cried? Or did that fucking light a fire into me to really get something going big, get better, evolve to the next level? You know the answer. We know the answer because we're in this together. You can't be too harsh on yourself, though. You got to be realistic. You have to have a certain healthy level of being discontent, and you have to know it does take time. Okay? It takes time because you're going to develop the competence the more you execute. That's why execution is the most important thing, because the more you take action, the faster you're going to run into problems that you didn't even know were there. And the faster you solve those problems, the quality of your work and skill level goes up. And guess what? As your skill level goes up, quality work goes up, your value goes up. When your value goes up, you can charge more. It's that simple.